Good morning and happy Friday. I hope everybody had a great week this week. And I especially hope that you all woke up in good spirits this morning and have great expectancy on your mind. Expect great things every day. You never know, if this is the day that your dreams will come into fruition. So wake up every morning with expectancy of something great. How we start our mornings off is very important. We have to wake up and see the day, as we would have it to be. If you want to have a good day today, just tell yourself today is going to be a good day. Today is going to be a great day, better than good. So it's important what we say to ourselves in the morning. The first things we do in the morning set the tone for the rest of our day. So start your day off great. Start your day off in prayer, placing God first always, first and foremost always, because without Him in our lives, we won't make it very far. We have to have a relationship with, you know, with our Creator, because He is the reason that we are here. He is the reason, He's our everything. So we have to place Him first before everything that we do. Today, I want to talk about negative energies. I want to touch on the law of attraction a bit. I did another video about letting go of negative energy, but this video is going to be more so focusing on the negative energies that the people that are surrounding us, send off and how it affects us. Because basically, if we're hanging around people in which, we probably believe these people mean us well. We may think that they are our friends. That word is like a taboo word in my dictionary, especially when I was much younger, because the people who I thought were my friends, 9 times out of 10 or 9 out of 10 of them turned out not to be. It's just that's just life. But I think that's something that everybody has to go through in order to come into who we truly are, who our true selves. We have to go through the journey of finding ourselves, and that sometimes includes us going through different things with different people. But basically, when I mean about the negative energies that people put off the people that are around you, is we have to really know who we are spending the most of our time with, because we may have a dream in our heart, and the person beside us may, their mouth may say that they believe in us. They are our friends, and, they are this and they are that. They are supporters of us. But if the energy and the negativity that, they have inside of them is, it's opposite of what they're saying, if we join with those type of people, we will never prosper. We will never step into our destinies. So it's important that we know who we are dealing with. Know who you're dealing with. I mean, people can say things, but their intentions can be something else. And I can recall like a time in my life where I was just really trying to find myself, and I would surround myself with all of these people. I would have gatherings at my home, and people would be there and I didn't even really know them. And you have to watch who you invite into your home. Your home is a sacred place. As we look at our bodies as our temples, we have to, and our home is our earthly temples. So we have to be careful what type of energies we allow into our homes. So I would have all these people at my homes, and not knowing that everybody's intentions for me wasn't good. People would wish bad things. I've experienced. I'm not going to even talk about all the things that I've experienced with people, because that's in the past. But I've experienced some of the most dreadful, backstabbing, unloving situations from the people who were around me. It's not our enemies that can do us harm. It's the people, it's our friends that we don't know that are really our enemies. People have, hatred in their hearts, because, and it stems from them not being happy with themselves. When a person's not happy with themselves, it's very difficult for them to be happy for you, or to wish you the best. They can't wish you any more than they are wishing for themselves. If they don't believe in themselves and they don't see themselves, moving higher in life and in their careers and reaching goals and this and that, how is it possible for a person who doesn't see it in themselves to see it in you? It's impossible. And even if they do think that you may have what it takes, their negative energy surrounding you is going to keep any goodness from coming in, into your life, because you're surrounding yourself with a negative individual. And the negative energy that the individuals that you surround yourself with the most are sending off is a shield. You may not be a negative person yourself, but if you're surrounding yourself with 5 or 6 people, who all got different things going on in their lives and all type of negativity and ill intentions in their hearts, it's going to be hard for goodness to get to you, because this is who you're spending the most of your time with. About 3 years ago, I really reevaluated my life, and I started taking a closer look at the people who I was spending the most of my time with. And when I did that, God began to reveal to me who I need to separate myself from and who I need to move forward with. And I have separated myself from a lot of people, and the people that I have not completely separated myself from, I limit the time that I spend with them. The most difficult thing that I find for myself, being that I feel like I'm an enlightened being. I feel like I know things, and it's not because that's just who I am. It's because of my relationship with God that He gives me insight. He gives me intuition. He has enabled me to see through a third eye. You know, through my spiritual eye, I could see things. And the most difficult thing for me, being that I'm that way, or I have become that way by my relationship that I have with God, it's difficult for me to be around people and not know. No, scratch that. It's difficult for me to be around people knowing their true intention and pretending that I don't. So I can be around a person and all I hear from their mouth is how great I am, how much they love me, and how they are my friend, quote, friend. And the the knowing that I have with them saying those words, I know that I wouldn't say it's the total opposite of what they're saying, but it's something there that is making, no, not making, but that is letting me know that what their words are, what they are saying is ingenuine. It's not genuine. It's not sincere. It's not the truth. It's not the whole truth. Some of it may be true, but it's not the whole truth. So this is why I conduct myself the way I conduct myself. Another thing that I find it very difficult, when being around, certain people, and the reason why I, I have chosen to separate myself from people is, when I'm around them, they it's like walking when I walk in, it's like walking into a conversation that had already taken place, a negative conversation, and I was the topic. And then I gotta walk in and I gotta pretend like I don't know that this just had taken place. I know it may, for a person who is unlike me, who, doesn't or isn't able to like see things on a spiritual level. I mean, it might sound kind of, a little strange, but I can tell, how people feel about me. And I feel like, I wish everybody had that ability, because I think it would save a lot of people a lot of stress. If you could just feel the vibes that people are sending off and know when you're dealing with a negative vibe or when you're dealing with a positive vibe. 2 weeks ago, I was in Applebee's with a group of ladies, and there was a guy there, and he was drawn to me, And he came over and he sat next to me. He said to me, I don't know if he said it to me that night or a couple days later when I phoned him. I gave him a call, and I think he said it to me on the phone. And he said to me, I don't know you. I just met you on Friday night. He said, but you, it's something about you that just, he said, you emanate positivity. Your energy is just so warm and it's so positive, and it's just, you just exude positivity. And there was something about you that just drew me to, come over and speak to you. He said, I gave you my business card because I wanted you to call me so that I could tell you that. He said, I'm not interested, in anything romantic because, I'm in a loving relationship. He said, but I just wanted to let you know that you emanate such positive energy. I don't know who you are, what you do, or where you're going in life, but wherever you're going to go far. So just, whatever you're doing, just keep it up. And that was the gist of our conversation. I told him, thank you. I didn't elaborate on who I am, what I do, where I plan on going. I didn't do that. I took that as a sign, basically from my creator, a sign from God to let me know that, the things that I'm pouring into me, I'm exuding those things. I work on myself every single day. People, we get up and not we, but some people get up and they look outside of themselves, for so much, validity and to, look for other people to make them feel better. And whether they're having a good day or a bad day is based on the actions of somebody else. But that's not me. I wake up every morning in a great mood, happy, and I'm not in a relationship. It's not because I got a man over here buying me roses and cooking me dinner and breakfast. And no, it's none of that. It's because I'm just happy. I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy, to be able to, I'm just happy, period. And my happiness is not based on what somebody did for me, what somebody said to me, what somebody is, none of that. I'm just in, it's like this joy I feel, the joy that I feel, it comes from God. It comes from God. And this is how he wants all of us to feel. He doesn't want us to walk around being sad and, being unhappy. But I will tell you this, the joy that I feel, I didn't always feel this way. I would wake up in the mornings depressed. I would wake up and say, oh, I'm depressed today. And guess what? I was depressed for that whole entire day. And the only way I would feel better is somebody said something to me to make me feel better, or somebody bought me something, and I was placing too much responsibility on other people. That's not the way God intended us to live. He wants us to wake up every day happy and looking to him for the joy. It's like I've read, like this joy that I have, nobody gave this to me. Nobody can't take it from me. This come from God. And, I could walk around all day, with a pep in my step and a smile on my face and just happy. You would think that I was a newlywed. I just got married or I just hit the lottery. I could walk around with 50 cents in my purse, but no one would ever know, because when your eyes, when you look at me, you will say, well, dang, she happy. She must got this. She must got that. No, I just got a relationship with God. That's what I have. I have a relationship with God, and he gives me that joy. He gives me that joy. So don't look to people to make you feel good or make you feel better or none of that. Start every day in prayer. Pray to God and be vigilant about what you're doing. Be don't be unwavering. Have unwavering faith in God that he will make your day, every single day. Nobody will be able to steal that joy no matter what they do, because you'll know who you have to lean on. You'll know who you have to go to, the one who will never, ever, never, ever, ever fail you. Never. People will. but God never will. If you go through things, it's going to be for your good. It's going to be for your good. I kind of got off a track of the things that I was going to talk about today, but that's how God works. The things that I said I was going to talk about in the beginning of the video, I'll talk about them another time because I asked him. I said, God, pour into me what I need to say. And that's what he did for the whole 15 minutes. And I'm not mad. So I will see you all back here on Monday morning. I hope everybody have a fabulous weekend. Have a great weekend. Put God first in your lives and you'll never go wrong. Keep that negative energy away from you. Keep it away. If you want to live the best life, the life that God intended you to live, get the negativity out. Get it out. Blessings.